Hey everybody, welcome to a little behind the scenes of our first show of the season, Naked Mole Rat Gets Dressed. This was an amazing set, but more amazing were all the awesome people who worked on it. First, let's go back to the very beginning, starting with the legendary scenic artist, Steph Sharaska.
So who here has done foam carving already? Fabulous, I love that. Amazing.
Steph works all over the U.S. on theme parks and art installations and theater. She spent a couple of days hanging with the scenic crew at DePaul Theater School. We carved, coated, and painted this massive tree root, 26 feet wide, 13 feet tall. Sets this big need a talented and dedicated charge artist, and we had Sydney Jose, an emerging production designer in the cinema program. Sydney led giant crews for weeks on end, leading a complicated, multi-step paint process to completion before we were able to wrap it up so that we could move on to the next big scenic element, which was these super cool vintage speakers. Now, we didn't exactly have several dozen speakers on hand, so we built acting blocks and flats with these staggered, boxy, disconnected edges, and using a dizzying array of applique like upholstery pins and decorative trim, half-inch foam rounds, and dowel pieces, mixed with some good old-fashioned trompe-l'oeil and a serious attention to detail, we were able to create that look of speakers that were all kind of piled up and around the set. We honestly could have worked on these forever, but we had to clear the deck to make way for the biggest part of this set, which was the portal. This thing was 20 feet tall, over 30 feet wide, and had platforms and staircases and entryways built into it. The face of the portal had burlap, foam, spray foam, fabric, paper, and anything else that would help us create these rich, dramatic textures. We put a ton of time into the research and process for this portal. It took us weeks to pull it off. These are really intense paint treatments. They take a long time. They need a bunch of people to work on them, and everybody in the paint shop is so great.
This looks good. Yeah. How it is?
These are extremely talented, dedicated people that really will stop at nothing to get it right and make sure it looks good. They stay late, and I'm just really proud to work with them. Ooh, it's loading day. We are downtown at the Merle Reskin Theater, owned by DePaul University. This is a 1,325-seat theater. It was built in 1910, and it hosts nearly 200 public performances, including our Mole Rat show, which is part of the Chicago Playworks. One of the most important roles in the scenic production process is the technical director, and ours is Kat Draney.
Attention on deck. Line set 7. Flying in.
Good to go. Lock that, please. We're going to be here for a bit. Good morning.
Kat is a third year in the tech theater program at DePaul. These guys are as smart as they come. They are thoroughly trained in that regional theater level, and they're just a joy to work with.
Let me check.
Looks great.
I think it matches it.
It looks great. It looks perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah. These are bright, talented, funny, hardworking young people, and I love working with them every day.
So old.
Get out of here, Roy.
Thanks for hanging out with us on a little behind the scenes of the Naked Mole Rat Gets Dressed.